off, how did you guys meet?
We actually met on eHarmony.
Wow, nice. That's awesome.
Oddly enough, we went to high school together.
Didn't know each other.
Didn't know each other.
Okay.
It was the
Huge.
largest graduating class in the United States.
1,600 people in our senior class. Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder you didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't know each other.
I hadn't dated in 30 years and was just kind of window shopping to see what eHarmony was. I had not seen any online dating or anything like that. So I was just kind of looking. And she just reached out and said, hey, let's screw all this and let's get together and see if it works. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
So we
So
had
it
dinner.
Awesome. How long have you guys been together total?
10 years. It was 10 years on the 10th or on the 3rd of December.
And
Yeah.
that's the day you
That was the day we got married. Yep.
That's why we chose that day, because that
Yeah.
was the day of our first date.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
What led to you guys wanting to get married virtually?
We wanted to get married on 12/3 for two reasons. One, it was our first date. For me, it was easy to remember because it was our first date. And I've been bringing her flowers on that day for years. And it was a Sunday. So there really weren't a lot of options on a Sunday. And I think you could probably describe better.
Yeah,
how
I
you
mean, I
found
just
that.
looked online, like online marriage, and they popped up. Like, okay, well then let's just do that.
Wow.
And then Justin was kind enough to come over for about an hour because we both had to go get the license because one person can't do it, so we both had to go. So he came over, and we ran into Jordanton and got the license. And then I think we had to wait 2 weeks, I think, after you get the license to get married or whatever. So we waited 2 weeks.
How did you find the marriage officiant? Like, was that
That was part of the
service?
yeah.
Okay.
That was part of the
It was a
service.
package, yeah.
Yeah, it was a package. I think it was like $75. And once we got our marriage license, we had to send it to them. And then once the ceremony was over, they signed it and sent it back to the county. It was real easy to do. No muss, no fuss.
How has gate guarding either affected or improved?
It's actually, you know what? We didn't anticipate it being any. We didn't. That wasn't even in our thought process. But it's really, we've become closer. Our relationship has become stronger, and just the ability to just sit and like think and read and heal and grow. So yeah.
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
And you have to figure out what to do with that. And one of the things that we've both done is some personal growth, and that's been awesome. I think for couples, you're either going to go one of two directions.
Yeah.
You're going to realize how much you love one another, or how much you don't.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if somebody's getting into the RV lifestyle, they're not of that latter category.
How do you feel about the 20 or the switching shifts, the opposite shifts? How that helps?
There are things that I like and things that I don't like. Obviously, it'd be nice to be able to sleep in bed with my wife, but I do enjoy just being able to go in there and go to sleep, and it's just me and all of that. So, I like both, but there are certainly times that I'd like for her to come in and snuggle with me, and
And for
it's a
me,
little
I mean,
challenge.
staying up overnight. I mean, staying up late. Oh, we need to get that. Okay, staying up late. I mean, I usually was a go to bed early kind of person. Oh, sorry. And now I kind of dig the quiet at night when he's asleep and I'm kind of down here by myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab that truck.
What are some of the challenges that are probably that have made you grow the most? Challenges of gate guarding and being out here?
For me, it was really just kind of, and it took a minute. It took a few months, but just to really feel it in your bones, like just be here. This is where you are. This is what we're doing, and just really learning to be present.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do, but that's kind of really some of the personal growth that for me that I've learned to kind of more be present.
One of the things that we really enjoy is just the ability to stop and watch a sunset.
Yeah.
Or watch the caracaras fly by, or watch the javelinas walk around, or watch the roadrunners. Just to slow down.
Yeah.
And appreciate the things that are out there that
You don't
when we were in
notice.
San Antonio, even though we backed up to a large park, we took a lot of that for granted, and we didn't really appreciate it like we could. And out here, it's like, wow, that's an awesome sunset.
What are some relationship tips that you would share with couples that are just starting out with RV?
Communication. You hear that
It's
always,
key.
but it really is. You can't read each other's minds. You gotta talk. I mean, just with anything. I mean, whether it's RV maintenance, whether it's relationship issues, whether it's did you clean the sink? I mean, whatever it is, you just really have to, and not have your feelings easily hurt, because you're in this little space. You got to be able to be 110% honest with each other.
Well, and I think that's the key is to be comfortable with the vulnerability that it's not going to be weaponized, so that I can tell Courtney whatever I'm thinking. If it's some of my insecurities that are coming out because of a situation, I can tell her, and she's not going to make fun of me, or she's not going to use it against me later. But we can be 100% honest with each other about how we're feeling and what's going on. If she's feeling anxious about something, I'm feeling frustrated about something, we can talk to each other about it. Because you can't solve a problem if you don't both know there's a problem.
If a couple was just starting out with RV life, would you suggest getting guarding right away, or would you suggest that taking
Some
time to
time.
acclimate?
Get time to get used to the RV. Get time used to being in a small area, being with each other. I think the gate garden's not hard. If you add the complexity of never been in an RV full time, it can get hard just trying to organize everything and to understand what to do. So I wouldn't encourage somebody on their first rattle out of the box to go gate guarding. I would say spend a few months.
At least.
Yeah.
What would you say is the optimal amount of time to gate guard at a time? Your experience.
I would think 6 months.
Yeah. At the least, at the very least.
Um,
I mean, because we've met some people doing this that, they've come in a couple of months and then they're gone and then they'll come a couple of months and then, and that's great. But it probably makes it harder on y'all trying to juggle everybody, because there's a lot for y'all. There's a lot of plates in the air. Yeah. Who needs them and who can get there? And yeah,